Win Cubit here, now for a final round of the championship. If Philodor Dimble, Sally Seashell, and Mose Rose complete these final two twisters, they'll be this year's tremendous triumph tongue-twisting team and continue a streak of wins that has not been broken since the immortal Betty Batter started this tournament 20 years ago. Well, enough pressure. Tell them what they'll win, Johnny J.
You bet, Wink. They will not only receive the love and admiration of their peers, but they'll also win the fabulous Bahamas Bikini Beach Bananas Vacation Package. This all-expense paid trip gives each winner and his or her family a 6-night stay at the swanky Bahama Resort and all the bananas that they care to eat. And that's not all. They also will receive the company's bitter, banner, and trophy to display in their school's trophy case. Proof to all that they are indeed the undisputed grand champions.
Thanks, Johnny. But wait, what if they tragically fail?
Well, Wink, if they fail, the utter humiliation and empty trophy case will hopefully be forgotten when they receive the incredible consolation prize, the tongue twister home game for teens.
Thanks, Johnny. Well, let's get started. Remember, each twister must be said a minimum of 5 times. You'll be judged on speed, dramatization, and of course, clarity. Sally, are you ready?
Yes, Wink.
Here we go. Elegant elephants.
Elegant elephants, elegant elephants, elegant elephants, elegant elephants, elegant elephants.
Judges? 9.3 out of 10. Good job, Sally. Okay, Moses, it's up to you now. Is it going to be Bahama Mamas or a home game along with possible lifelong traumas? It's all up to you, my friend. Are you ready?
You bet I am, Wink.
Okay, Moses, here's your twister. Cinnamon, aluminum, linoleum.
Cinnamon, aluminum, linoleum. Cinnamon, aluminum, linoleum. Cinnamon, aluminum, linoleum. Cinnamon, aluminum, linoleum.
Judges? A 2.5. I'm sorry, Moses. The win, the championship, the trip, the trophy, all go to Nesning Night School.
Be quiet, Hazel. You're really nice. My nanny's in the night school came to mine. Send you a postcard from the home.
Seems like she gets away with everything. I'm sorry, Sally. I think I bruised my thumb somehow. No excuses, Moses. You made us all laughing stock. You're a loser. A loser. A loser. Oh, Dora, like the skills. Don't worry, Moses. There's always next year.
It's on backwards again. Class in 5 minutes. Oh, good morning, Mr. Hygiene.
Looking for something?
Yes, I lost. Oh, where could it be? I can't believe this is happening. How is it possible that Sally Thisha, that woman is now our principal? What can Aunt Betty have been thinking? I finally convinced her that Shakespeare's artistic text came before those vulgar tongue twisters, but now I want her to appreciate fine literature even more now. But now Sally has literally come back to haunt me.
I assume you're talking about Miss Seashell. That's a big interest in tongue twisters. So you know Miss Roses?
No, I was talking about a third cousin of mine, and I can't even find my copy of Hamlet. Well, I don't know her exactly. I just think her name is unusual, yes, very unusual, and hard to pronounce. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Hygiene? I mean, Mr. Hygiene. Well, I really must be going. I have a class in a few minutes.
Okay, Miss Roses. What do you say? I hope you found what you're looking for. By the way, Miss Roses, you know what they say about cleanliness, don't you?
Yes, cleanliness is close to godliness.
Nope, they say cleanliness, but you get when you clear away all the clutter. Have a good day, Miss Roses.
Good morning, Mr. Benson. Good morning, Twilight.
Good morning, Professor.
Good day, Twilight.
Good morning, Miss Francis. What are you doing?
Good morning tomorrow. Well, I'm looking for my copy of Hamlet. My desk, you see, is a tad disorganized. And William Shakespeare, the Bard Wonderful. I wanted to begin our discussion about him today.
Is this what you're looking for, sir?
Yes, why thank you tomorrow.
Yahoo, Cherry. Right here. Bring it home to Papa.
Yes, way to go, Chucky.
Oh, my God.
Here's a test, Charmaine. Here's a throw. What a catch! It's a last-second victory. What a play!
No ball throwing in your seats now!
Let's go, Polly. Give me a B.
B.
Ollie, give me another B.
Another B.
Give me another B.
Another B.
What does it spell?
Polly, no cheering. Seats, please. morning.
I would like to take this opportunity to introduce myself as the new principal of Bitter Batter School, home of the Biting Barracudas. Mr. Grunthorn decided to retire from his former position as principal of the school due to an opportunity to go on a worldwide salmon study. Because of this, I, Sally Seashell, have taken over this honorable position. You may be surprised to know that I, too, was once a student here at Bitter Batter. I took the fine education I received and used it to open the world's largest domestic import-export business selling puka shell necklaces on the coast. But alas, despite my success, something was missing. And that something, dear students, was my direct attachment to Bitter Batter. I love you.
Well said, Miss
Now, as the new principal, some things are going to change. As you all know, our school has had a proud history of winning the annual tongue-twisting tournament. Unfortunately, for the past 30 years in a row, we have lost. Well, that, my Bitter Batter buddies, is going to change. This year, we will win. Today, 3 superior students will be chosen. I mean, of course, 3 superior students who will lead our untwisted battle cry into tongue-twisting glory. We will reclaim our lost past, and the Bitter Batter banner and trophy will once again grace our fair trophy case. As tongue-twisting teacher sponsor, Mr. Roses will be choosing the team. Choose wisely. I will be watching your every move. As always, the winning school will go to the Bahamas. Bitter Batter will prevail!
Well, yes, class, I guess you heard Miss Seashell. After we studied the brilliant words and plot structure of Shakespeare's Hamlet, I will be choosing a team for this informal exciting challenge to compete for that marvelous trophy and inspiring vacation. So, let's begin to study the glory and wonder of William Shakespeare. Now, who can tell me at what point in Hamlet is the line crossed from sanity to insanity? Ah, yes. I see Shakespeare has captured your hearts and imaginations. Yes. Let's see. Chucky, share your thoughts with us, though your brain is over deep in your heart.
Well, Mr. Roses, I want to be the first to let you know that Cherry, Charmaine, and I are totally the right choice to represent Bitter Batter in the tongue-twisting tournament. We are proudly known, of course, as jocks. We have the muscle and strength to outlast any opponents. We all know that the tongue is the largest muscle in the body, ready to twist and shout. Check it out. A flea and a fly flew up in a flue, so the flea let's fly, so the fly was flew, so the flue flew on the flue.
Excuse?
Take it, Cherry.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? You chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Will you please?
Your turn, Charmaine. What's a fella, good fella, in a fella, beat to the fella, to the fella, can a fella to the fella, what a fella means?
Jerry, Chucky, Charmaine, there will be no tongue twisting in my classroom. Sit down, please. Okay, this is much better. Now, let's see. Where were we?
Insanity, Mr. Roses.
Ah, yes, my insanity. I mean Hamlet's insanity. Okay, class, when does Hamlet go insane? Ah, yes, much better, much better. Twyla, share your thoughts with us.
Mr. Roses, I'm sorry to stray from the subject at hand, but I feel compelled to inform you that Tara, Tamara, and I are far better suited to represent the school in the tongue-twisting competition. When we win, we vow to continue our studies of Shakespeare in our spare time when we visit the Bahamas.
No way, Twyla.
Ah, yes, the uncivil attitude. Anyways, we would like to perform the classic Your Bob owes our Bob a Bob. Your Bob owes our Bob a Bob, and if your Bob does not give our Bob a Bob, our Bob will give your Bob a Bob on the nose.
And furthermore, there was a young lady named Kate who went to dinner at 8:08. It would be hard to relate at this late date what Kate and her date really ate. We shall never forget the classic, good, better, best. Never let it rest till your good is better and your better is best.
No more! I'm well aware of how loquacious you all are, but we must stay focused. Great literature awaits. Okay, back to Hamlet. Spamlet. Ugh! Hamlet. Now, who can tell me about Hamlet? Please, oh please, Polly, what can you tell us about Hamlet?
Hamlet's insanity.
Yes.
Hamlet's insanity is still confusing the insanity and choosing them or them over us. Only those of Hamlet have represented Bitter Batter School in the tongue-twisting tournament. Am I right, guys?
Right.
Ready to go. Who watched Washington's Bible? Recognized Washington's broadcast.
Washington 12 and wash Washington's white one underwear when Washington's washer woman went west.
Washington unwillingly washed Washington's white women underwear when Washington's washerwoman went west.
Yeah.
They're nothing but tongue-twisting
I surrender! I surrender! Forget Shakespeare, forget Hamlet. Lay your brains round to a twisted pile of gibberish for all I care. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles and by opposing end them. Oh, I know about trouble.
Good afternoon, Mr. Roses.
Hello, Mr. Hygiene.
What are you reading, Mr. Roses?
The brilliant words of William Shakespeare's Hamlet. If only I could inspire my students to have the same passion they do for the bard, those ridiculous tongue twisters.
Oh, tongue twisters are all right, that bad. Have to admit, I can't say I care that much for Mr. Shakespeare. Not a very tidy fellow. Always using 10 words when one would do just fine. They clip us drunkards and with swinish phrase soil our additions in the pith and marrow of our attributes. What's all this swine stuff? Why not just call a pig a pig?
Mr. Hygiene, you shouldn't belittle these words. Take note of their poetic beauty.
Well, I guess it's a matter of taste. Well, I'm sure you got a class coming in pretty soon. I'll see you around.
My goodness, could you watch where you're going, Dora?
Oh, would you like me to write that down?
No! Write this down. Yield to your principal. Good afternoon, Moses.
Oh, hello, Miss Seashell, and hello, Mr. Moon.
Mirror, Dora. You don't have to be so formal, Moses. We've all known each other since, well, you know when.
How can I forget? You'll never stop torturing me about that horrible day.
I realize I've been a bit too rough on you, but just call me Sally. Remember, Sally Seashell. Just don't try saying it 5 times fast.
Dora, will you tell Miss Seashell that I refuse to speak with her until she apologizes for the way she's been treating me for the past 30 years?
He refuses.
I heard him! What's the matter, Moses? Why can't you speak to me? Tongue-tied?
Ha! Shakespeare said all the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Dora, will you tell Miss Seashell her hand will always hold the painful, horrible memories of that infamous tongue-twisting day?
He said something about painful memories smell like perfume.
What in the world is bothering you, Moses?
Why have you come back, Sally?
Why have I come back, Moses? To set things straight, of course. I want to prove that I can be on a winning team. Somebody I know clouded the reputation of this fine institution.
That was 30 years ago, Sally. Can't we lay things to rest? Before that, weren't we friends? We did so many things together. Bowling, miniature golf, the Shakespeare Festival. I even drove. Remember? And what about your favorites?
I don't know what you're up to, Moses, but you won't get away with it.
He obviously has a mission that only you can stop.
I am now the principal of the school, and I will not only act as this year's tongue-twisting coach, but I will take over your responsibilities in choosing the team.
Ah, but that is where you are wrong, Miss Seashell.
What do you mean?
I'm surprised you forgot. Betty Batter, my dear sweet aunt, put me in charge of selecting the tongue-twisting team. She apparently trusts me more than anyone else. That includes you, Miss Seashell. So the team is of my choosing. In fact, it's written in the Betty Batter body of law book. I would think you, as principal, would have read it by now.
After reading over 400 pages, I must have skipped over some of the fine print, but this can't really be true.
I think he's right, Miss Seashell.
And since it is her school, and she's my aunt, and you are her employee, I think I have the upper hand on this one.
You can't do this to me, Moses.
Oh, yes, I can. In fact, I just did.
Well, Miss Seashell, I thought Mr. Rose would have gladly given up the responsibility of the tongue-twisting team.
Ha! Not now.
Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, considering it comes from a pit viper who supposes it toes are roses. Mr. Boulder, you taking notes?
I'll get to it, Miss Seashell.
I'll fix you, Moses. Just you wait. I know that day still haunts you. I don't trust him. Somehow he seems so different from the Moses Roses I knew 30 years ago. You should be watching his every move. I sense a man on an evil mission.
Mr. Shakespeare. I wanted to come back to the school and prove that I can end this tongue-twisting charade. Have I failed? When that the poor hath cried, Caesar hath wept, ambition must be made of sterner stuff. Yes, my friends, I, Moses Roses, shall be made of sterner stuff. This is better than before our little recess. It looks like all of you are finally prepared to enter into the wonderful world of Shakespeare. Very nice. Very nice. Let's continue with the wonderful classic, Hamlet. A ghost tells Hamlet he is doomed to walk on earth during the nights and suffer, you see.
Mr. Roses,
Yes, Polly?
have you by any chance been without his husband?
Polly, this is not the time. Now, the ghost is aware of...
Sir, if this was the time, who would you select?
Hey, a fine teacher said it's not the time. It seems your group is just too rude to be tongue-twisted. Making my point.
That seems to be a pretty ill-mannered statement.
Mr. Roses, can you please have him taken out of the room so we can learn more about this hamster guy?
Caramel, you idiot.
You nut. Yeah, nut.
I see 6 nuts, Mr. Roses. I think it's clear that Chucky, Cherry, and I would have the courtesy to conduct ourselves well in the tongue-twisting competition.
Courtesy!
You don't know what courtesy is!
Quiet! Line up! Suck in that gut. Wipe the smile off your face. I can see we are not going to get anything truly meaningful accomplished unless we get this tongue-twisting team selected. I need to choose. What would William Shakespeare do at a time like this? Ah, yes. The time is out of joint. Oh, curse spite that ever I was born to set it right. From Shakespeare's Hamlet. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you my final decision. Many may call this a comedy of errors, or perhaps others may even suggest the following a tragedy. This year's bitter batter tongue-twisting team will be made up of Wally.
Yeah!
And Twyla. And Cherry.
Oh my
You
goodness.
split us up.
You can't do that.
We can't win if you split us up. Don't you want us to win, Mr. Roses? Attention! Well. I did do something a bit out of the ordinary, but it is fair. Our friend Shakespeare once said, I am not in the role of common men. Well, my friends, to choose a tongue-twisting team is not a common duty. Ha! Now let's just see what Miss Seashell has to say about that.
Can you believe Miss Michelle?
I know Shelly wants to win the tournament.
And poor Wally, Twyla, and Cherry, she has them running back and united. She won't let them do anything but get in shape and work on tongue twisters. Besides that, they don't even like one another.
I also heard they're not even decent at doing tongue twisters. I'm really upset with them. That's not you. We're laughing stocks when it comes to tongue twisters.
If you're not good at tongue twisting and not having any fun, why don't they just all quit?
Would you give up a possible trip to the Bahamas?
Well, my guess is we probably lose.
And how could Miss Roses can pick a better team?
Yesterday in class, he said something about to be or not to be, but didn't understand much after that.
Okay, team! Stop! Time for facial stretching.
Oh no, not again.
We did this 7 times yesterday.
If we keep on doing this, no one will recognize me.
I think that would be a benefit.
I'll be quiet.
Why don't you both be quiet?
How am I gonna relax on the beaches with you?
No complaining. You want to win, don't you? Remember, Bahama Mamas is waiting for you. Can't we show some cohesiveness?
No.
I've lost touch with
lost
my
touch.
face. Oh, that's it! I have had it! It's your corners now!
So I heard you were back. Hazel, didn't take you long to come by. How's being head of embroidery at Nettie's Knitting Night School?
I found my niche, just like my first place tongue-twisting plaque.
I didn't realize how important that could be to some people.
I'm sure you've also heard that I've been named coach of this year's tongue-twisting squad at the school.
Is that so?
If I win, rumor has it, I might be getting a slight promotion.
Do I care?
If I bring home the trophy, I bring home both the funds and the support to buy the land where this school stands. In other words, Betsy and the school will be saying bye-bye.
Oh my, why are you telling all this to us?
I'm putting together a new staff. I need to know today if you'd be interested in working for me. Though I would be head of the tongue twisting squad, I certainly feel that your financial talent exhibited in opening the largest puka shell domestic import-export business will help our school expand to new markets.
You can't be serious, Hazel. I would never give up tongue twisting or the school.
I see you have a real team spirit.
You just wait and see, Hazel.
You two might as well enjoy your last few days living in a fantasy world.
Why did Moses create such a miserable team?
I don't know. Maybe we can persuade him to change his mind?
Are you crazy? After all the time that we've invested with this team and I don't want to hurt their feelings.
Well, what seems to be holding them together for some reason is the idea of a trip to the Bahamas.
Dora, if that's what they'll lock in on, if that's their motivation, then that's what we'll lock in on. Miss Dimple, did you bring the Bahama Mambo travel guide?
Yes, Miss Seashell.
I'm sure the team would love to see pictures of the resort after a workout.
I thought we just finished our workout.
Well, I'm noticing some bickering amongst the three of you, and I think that we can work on friendship building.
What about all of my homework?
The championship is only a week away, and you're all doing a great job keeping up. Let's give Miss Dimple a warm round of applause for organizational help and fine-tuning.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, would you all be interested in seeing pictures of those nice sandy beaches? Yes, the Bahamas. Oh, I get so excited when I think of the fun of scuba diving in those warm waters. I can just feel those tender, subtle breezes whispering in my ear. Congratulations. This is for winning tongue-twisting champions. Come out of your corners, everyone.
Certainly, Miss Seashell.
Only if I could have another facial stretching and another 10-mile jog.
That's the enthusiasm. Now, repeat after me. A bug bit a bold, bald bear.
A bug bit a bold bear.
I can't hear you.
A bug bit a bold bear.
Bitter batter spunk.
A bug bit a bold bear.
Dora, do you think that this team is ready for any kind of fierce tongue twisting competition?
Honestly, Sally, I don't think the judges will see much in the way of confidence. They certainly have a long way to go.
But I will not give up. That's why I came back. Okay, team, let's do it again. We know we can win it all by being in optimal shape. A bug bit a bold, bald bear.
A bug bit a bold bear.
That's better. Miss Dimple?
Yes?
I would like you to play the role of a judge. Okay, now you're going to say it 5 times fast and you will judge them. A bug bit a bold, bald bear.
A bug bit a bold bear. A bug bit a bold bear. A bug bit a bold bear. A bug bit a bold bear. A bug bit a bold bear.
Score?
Honestly?
Honestly.
Oh, 1.1.
What?
But we still get to look at the brochures.
Now, it's clear that we still have a long way to go, but we will not give up. Now, team, let's go.
Dear William, I admit my wrongdoings. You once said, such an act that blurs the grace and blush of modesty. Despite all my anger towards Sally, I think she has good intentions. I hated disappointing her in the tongue-twisting tournament those many years ago. I have to admit to you, dear Mr. Shakespeare, a tongue-twisting can be... Well, I must admit, to me, tongue-twisting can be as profound as a sonnet, in its own way, of course, and I admit shattered so many dreams with a bruised tongue, a tongue I just bruised moments before the final round. I've tried to forget my accident brought up by a strange accident by immersing myself into your literature. Every year, I've purposely made our tongue twisting team a loser so that my blundering abrasion of my organist speech would be forgotten. But how come I can't shake it? When I seem so close to ridding myself of that horrible remembrance, something seems to trigger my memories to haunt me once again. This year, Sally Seashell is back. Am I wrong to rob her of her drone? Oh, am I wrong to rob her of her own? Am I wrong to rob her of her own dream? If only this scenario in my life could end in something other than a tragedy.
Did you hear that, Mommy?
You bet. Give me an O.
Oh.
Give me an M. Give me a G.
G.
What is it sort of spelled? Oh my gosh.
I'm having difficulty understanding why Mr. Rose has divided us all up. I'm having difficulty understanding his decision. In fact, I would never say it's the Twilight. I mean, she's my very best friend. I mean, one of my best friends. But despite her fine intellect, Twilight isn't an exemplary twister when she's not with us.
Things aren't looking too good for the team.
Mr. Rose is found from the beginning when he chose this year's tongue twisting squad. Well, here we all are. What's new?
Rumor has it that Mr. Rose might have a secret passion for tongue twisting.
How do you know? We have our ways.
We don't like the way you blew it for everyone this year.
I blew it?
You bet. If you wouldn't have pushed Mr. Roses so much, you would have seen that tomorrow Twyla and I were the best choice to be tongue twisters.
I don't see how you ever reached that conclusion.
Come on, Elsie, if these weeks don't order. Why should we?
Seems you guys mess things up for everybody.
Come on,
We're better than you.
Be quiet.
Be
Be quiet. Go tongue twist in a desert. Get away from me.
What in the world is going on here?
Everybody thinks it's somebody else's team that didn't get on the fault that they didn't get on the tongue twisting team.
Small bit of finger pointing.
Smell was definitely the kind of word for it.
So what started all this?
Well, we heard that Mr. Rose's may have purposefully chosen a team Miss Seashell to find.
Uncooperative?
Yeah, that's the very word.
I guess he feels awful guilty about it.
Seems to me he's going to try to set things right.
Is there any way we can help?
Well, arguing isn't going to help the situation. Just remember, Hamlet once said, that ever I was born to set it right, nay, come, let's go together.
What?
Huh?
In other words, I, Jonathan from Hygiene, believe that we can make sure things turn out right if we all work together. Come on, everyone, we have some work to do.
You did a wonderful job with the team, Sally. He actually made it to the finals.
Well, we haven't won yet. As for Cherry, I didn't think she was going to make it through the last round. If it wasn't for that last-minute injury to the captain of the Auto Hot and Hopscotch High team and the fact that his replacement had a frog in her throat, they wouldn't have lost momentum. We're lucky to be here.
And to think that they are actually holding a competition at our school this year and are Betty batting the 50th year of the tournament. I hope it's the end of the school. Have you talked to Betty?
I didn't have the heart. And speaking of someone who doesn't have heart, look who's coming. Hello, Hazel.
My, what a nice opportunity to come to Bitter Factory and get a glimpse at that layout. I didn't know there was so much room for tongue twisting and sewing.
The championship isn't over yet.
If your team does as well as in the semifinals, you'll be packing your bags tonight.
I can't stand her.
Do you think Moses will come?
I don't know.
I think the team would really love to have him. After all, they choose them.
And you two were a team 30 years ago. You should know how important it is to stick together.
I hope it works.
Probably. They need all the help they can get.
Okay, but I'll still have my fingers crossed.
Twyla's doing great, don't you think? I'm in total agreement. They actually stand a chance of winning, especially if it really does work.
There have been great upsets in competition before.
And I can't think of anyone who would be more upset than Miss Seashell if she didn't win this. As you know, I'm your host with the most, Wayne Cubitt. What a day this has been, here in the nostalgic setting of Bitter Batter School, where this contest began 50 years ago. We've seen the number of contestants go from 8 down to our 2 finalists. Johnny J, can you tell us what our losing teams are taking home today?
It's the Golden Edition Tongue Twister home game for team.
Thanks, Johnny. Quite a gift. Okay. Okay, now I'd like to introduce our 2 final tongue-twisting teams. Here we have the folks who gave us the flawless Andy goes to Indies in his undies in record time. Let's hear it for Nays Night School. And from Bitter Batter School, it's a trio who clean their copper kettles. Keely! Now I'd like to introduce our esteemed panel of judges. Our first judge hails from Pittsburgh and is known for his perfectly picked and pickled peppers. It's the one and only Peter Piper.
Yeah! Peter Piper.
And who can forget Professor Alex Axel, author of 48 books on this very subject, head of the Department of Tongue Twisting of Iceland, located in Greenland. Welcome, Professor. Finally, we are honored to have a veteran of the sort. She's said to say without a blunder, Miss Smith's Fish Sauce Shop. Let's welcome Greta Gumdrop. Okay, teams, let's quickly review the rules. I will say a tongue twister slowly. Then a member from each team will take a turn saying the twister 5 times fast. You'd be judged on speed, clarity, and feeling. The first twister will go to the winner of the coin toss. Wednesday Night School. Listen carefully. Lonely llamas are ladylike.
Lowly lowland llamas are ladylike. Lowly lowland llamas are ladylike. Lowly lowland llamas are ladylike. Lowly lowland llamas are ladylike. Lowly lowland llamas are ladylike.
Judges? For a total score of 22.3 out of a possible 30. Okay, now we turn to Bitter Batter. Here's your twister. Nippy Noodle nipped his neighbor's nutmegs.
Nippy Noodle nipped his neighbor's nutmegs. Nippy Noodle nipped his neighbor's nutmegs. Nippy Noodle nipped his neighbor's nutmegs. Nippy Noodle nipped his neighbor's nutmegs. Nippy Noodle nipped his neighbor's nutmegs.
Let's see what our judges have to say.
8.0.
For a total score of 23, Bitter Batter is still in the lead. Now to round number 2. In this round, both teams will be given the same twister, and I must say it's a hard one. Good luck, teams. Okay, Nays Night School. Here it is. A bug bit a bold bald bear, and the bold bald bear bled blood badly.
A bug bit of... We know this one, Dora. This one was a training camp.
A bug bit a bold bald bear, and the bold bald bear bled blood badly. A bug bit a bold bald bear, and the bold bald bear bled blood badly. A bug bit a bold bald bear, and the bold bald bear bled blood badly. A bug bit a bold bald bear, and the bold bald bear bled blood badly.
What's the verdict, judges?
9.5.
What a score! 28 out of a possible 30. Bitter Batter is in the lead. Wait, Bitter Batter, are you ready?
We are ready, Wink!
Well, it looks like someone thinks you can do it. However, I must advise, Bitter Batter's coach has officially received the red flag warning for speaking out of order. Miss Seashell, you may stay in the stands, but you're not further any contact with your team. And any additional communication will then result in your team forfeiting this event. Okay, here it is again. A bug bit a bold bald bear, and the bold bald bear bled blood badly.
A bug bit a bold bald bear, and the bold bald bear bled blood badly. A bug bit a bold bald bear, and the bold bald bear bled blood badly. A bug bit a bold bald bear, and the bold bald bear bled blood badly. A bug bit a bold bald bear, and the bold bald bear bled blood badly. A bug bit a bold bald bear, and the bold bald bear bled blood badly.
Judges?
9.5.
For a total score of 28, it's now Bitter Batter 51, Nays Night School 50.3. And Bitter Batter is still in the lead. We'll be back for the final twister after a 5-minute intermission.
Oh no, Seashell, we were counting on you to keep a special gift out for charity.
can't approach the team, how are we supposed to get our good luck candy down to Cherry?
I'm sorry, kids, but I don't think that candy at a time like this will be much to Cherry.
Oh, but it will.
Mr. Hygiene gave us a recipe that he said was a tongue lubricant.
He says it works wonders.
Well, I wouldn't normally do this, but
It's okay, we check this out yourself.
I still
Problem, Sally?
Hazel. I never envisioned myself asking a favor from you, but these kids have a gift they would like to give down to Cherry. Do you mind?
In a spirit of a friendly competition, I'll be happy to.
Really? I guess I underestimated your cooperative spirit in the middle of this fierce tongue-twisting final.
Competition should never override friendship. Cherry, since Miss Cecil was unable to come over, I volunteered to bring this to you. Apparently it's something very special.
Why, thank you, Hazelnut. Special gift for competition. P.S. Okay in the rule books.
We've reached the final round of this time. We now call upon our final Amazing High School member. Here we go. Here we go. Sam Shop stocks short spotted socks.
Sam Shop stocks short spotted socks. Sam Shop stocks short spotted socks. Sam Shop stocks short spotted socks. Sam Shop stocks short spotted socks. Sam Shop stocks short spotted socks.
Judges, what a score! A total of 29.5. That puts today's High School in the lead. It'll take an incredible twist by Bitter Batter. Okay, Cherry, again. Listen carefully. Drew Twister. Sam Shop stocks short spotted socks.
Sam Shop stocks short spotted socks. Sam Shop stocks short spotted socks. Sam Shop stocks short spotted socks. Sam Shop stocks short spotted socks. Sam Shop stocks short spotted socks. Sam Shop stocks short spotted socks.
Judges,
2.5.
But I bruised my tongue.
I'm sorry. Those are the risks. Those are the risks. You have a total of 3.8. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's champion is.
We have a scandal!
What's going on here?
Mr. Hygiene?
Johnny J?
Uncle John? It was Uncle John's idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I, Moses Roses, present to you the evil Mr. Hygiene, a man with a double identity and a secret past.
Double identity?
That's right, you all know him as school custodian Mr. Hygiene. Others here know him as game show announcer Johnny J.
What do you mean about a secret past?
Johnny J was a contestant in the very first tongue-twisting tournament 50 years ago. But when Johnny here's team made it to the finals, he bit his tongue at the very last round, which lost his, his team was defeated by Bitter Batter School starting their reign that continued until I lost it for them 30 years ago.
How did you find out about it?
I became suspicious of this man when he continuously came into this classroom. He was like a spy, constantly asking questions before the students had even come in for classes. Then, this morning, I woke up in a sweat. You see, I had finally put 2 and 2 together. The voice of Johnny J and Mr. Hygiene were the same. I always blame Hazelnut for ruining my reputation and my bruised tongue, as well as my ego. But now I see it was her Uncle John who set her up to the task. I'm only sorry, Cherry, I didn't make it here in time to save you from the same fate I suffered many years ago.
Losing this tournament 50 years ago has tortured me ever since. Even becoming the successful game show announcer has offered me little solace. I just could not bear to watch Bitter Batter School win year after year. 30 years ago, when my niece Hazel competed against Bitter Batter, I sabotaged the competition by giving candy to Moses Roses. If I couldn't win, at least I could live vicariously through Hazel's victories. Give me?
The judges will not be served to completely disqualify Nays High School because of the dishonesty of their coach and her uncle. Though these two teams will be brought before the brought before the tongue twisting ethics committee for a hearing. A more immediate resolution is to give Bitter Batter a second chance.
But the final member of our team is injured and the other two are literally suffering from tongue exhaustion.
I would like to do the tongue twister. Please, everyone. Years ago, these two unscrupulous people put the same rotten scandal on me. Bitter Batter, it is now time to let me redeem myself.
Judges? The judges have decided to allow Mr. Rose to do the final twister for his school. Mr. Rose, are you ready? Okay, here's your twister. Sam Shop Stock Short Spotted Socks.
Sam Shop Stock Short Spotted Socks. Sam Shop Stock Short Spotted Socks. Sam Shop Stock Short Spotted Socks. Sam Shop Stock Short Spotted Socks. Sam Shop Stock Short Spotted Socks.
Judges?
10.
A perfect score, and Bitter Batter breaks the losing streak and takes the championship, the trophy, and the trip. Congratulations, Bitter Batter.
Bitter Batter, this is a great moment. I'm taking the whole school to the Bahamas.
Abby, us too.
Yeah, you guys do. Did it, Moses?
No, Sally, you did it. You trained the team. You believed in the team. I'm just finishing what I should have done 30 years ago. You know what Shakespeare would want me to do right now?
What?
I think he would want me to celebrate.
Yeah!